Resistance to change, motherfucker. Resistance to change is accumulated in their tension that is accumulated. Fuck. Well, it's Gucci, guys. So today we'll be covering body types in relation to Enneagram. Some of you might be thinking that makes no sense. A personality type has something to do with your body type. Apparently, it seems like it does. At least Naranjo seemed to think it did. Now, with Enneagram 1, their body language reflects a high degree of control, a high degree of seriousness. Upright posture indicates that they're always holding themselves to a high standard. Raised shoulders and tense muscles indicate effort to maintain order. So there's also a high degree of tension in the abdomen area and also the chest. And this works almost like an armor against vulnerability. They hold in emotions, especially those that make them feel out of control. Their breathing is controlled and restrained. They were described as toned, lean individuals with considerable muscle tension, particularly in the back and also in the neck. Now with the Enneagram 2, here it's pretty predictable. You have very open body language, very warm and very friendly, exaggerated gestures. They tend to have balanced bodies, using their posture and also gestures to connect with other people. Very expressive and very open. There can be tension in the chest area. They use their bodies as a way to connect with other people. Now with Enneagram 3, here their physical presence is carefully maintained. Their well-toned body symbolizes control. It symbolizes discipline and security. Their movements are precise and very intentional. Those things are designed to impress other people. Now underneath this kind of very well-maintained exterior, which also seems to be rigid, there is a high degree of tension, especially in the jaw and the abdomen. This tension is supposed to reflect the fact that they're constantly trying to uphold this ideal self-image. Enneagram 4's body language is going to express introspection, sensitivity, and also a big dose of melancholia. Their slow and deliberate movements are supposed to emphasize their search for authenticity. Rather than project outward confidence, they are focused inward, right, on their inner world and their inner emotions. That is the focus. Their physical fragility suggests a strong connection to emotions. Withdrawn gestures are common, such as avoiding direct engagement or pulling back from social situations. Now with the Enneagram 5, their body language reflects detachment, appearing reserved and even fragile. They tend to have underdeveloped musculature and slight hunched posture. This is supposed to suggest a certain reluctance to engage in the physical world, to even engage in the emotional world. So the Enneagram 5 may be thin, may be a skinny nerd, and they may neglect their well-being. Their focus is primarily on intellectual pursuits. Their energy is contained rather than expressed directly. Now with the Enneagram 6, the body language is supposed to reflect a high degree of alertness, always scanning the environment for any possible threat. But this kind of alertness, right, it, as you can imagine, probably leads to a lot of rigidity in the body, the neck and the jaw. It's a defensive posture. Their movements are supposed to be cautious and also contained, scanning for dangers. Now with the Enneagram 7, their body is supposed to reflect an enthusiastic, very lively and energetic nature. Their body language is dynamic. It's open. This is supposed to reflect their search for novelty. They tend to be expansive in their energy and they're very interactive and expressive. Their shallow breathing suggests there's some difficulty in the emotional realm. So while a 7 can appear very well balanced physically, their energy is directed outward. So their talkativeness and tendency to always want more, it's related to the underlying need for fulfillment which may never be satisfied. So with Enneagram 8, the body is supposed to project a sense of power and also authority, often characterized by a strong musculature. Upright posture that's supposed to exude confidence and control. Their physicality reflects an intense and also dense energy. They tend to have tense jaws and also rigid shoulders. And this is supposed to reflect that hidden vulnerability, that is hiding beneath this kind of rigidity, this kind of tension with the Enneagram 8. Similar thing happens with the Enneagram 1 or even a bit with the Enneagram 3. This physical tension is a defense mechanism, obviously, so that they don't appear weak. The Enneagram 9's body language is accommodating and very passive. Their strong yet slouch posture suggests that they hold a lot of tension instead of expressing it freely. Their deep but slow breathing is supposed to reflect, I guess, resistance to change, motherfucker. Resistance to change. Their tension that is accumulated in their tension that is accumulated. Their tension accumulated in their motherfucking body is supposed to represent the fact that they are resigned with their desires and they don't want to do shit. Okay, that's what it's supposed to represent. I cannot English today. I cannot English today. Okay. So in the comment section, guys, let me know if you agree with the way your type was described. I'm out, I'm Charles, and I'm bouncing. Can't speak English today, so I'm f***ing up as quickly as I possibly can.